Well, hello. It's been a while since I've done like just a chitty chatty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. Anyway, it's been a while since I've done a video where I'm just kind of sitting here talking. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Hello. Did I talk about? I don't think I talked about Valentine's Day with you guys. So I'm going to show you some pictures. Valentine's Day was wonderful. So February is kind of a funny month because Nick's birthday is the 4th. Then there's Valentine's Day on the 14th. Also, Teeny, our cat, her birthday is the 3rd. So we had a little celebration for her as well. So there's just a lot going on this month. So it was a wonderful Valentine's Day. And then next month is our anniversary. So March 31st is going to be 3 years with Nick. Crazy. And I'm trying to save up some money because I want to take us on a little weekend adventure. I want to go to St. Augustine, and I found an Airbnb that looks really good, and you can bring your dog, and I have a dog, so I wanted to do it, and it was like, for 2 nights, it was only like 200 and something, so I'm going to try to save up 200 and something dollars by the end of March, so that's like 50 bucks a week, right? So maybe do some Uber Eats and whatever if you want to donate to the cause. Anyway, so let me show you. We had a wonderful meal and we were so cute. Look how cute. So the view was beautiful. We were on the water. The food was incredible. We were at a place called the Grill at Riverview, and it was so good. This was brunch, and they had a mimosa flight. So it was a full bottle of champagne and 3 different juices, as you can see, for $20. I thought that was so good. Usually like a mimosa thing is like $20 a person. So the fact that it was all that for $20 for both of us was mind-boggling for me. We're not big drinkers, so we were kind of like chugging the last bit like, oh god, I guess kind of a lot of alcohol, huh? But we did it bravely. So but the food was so good. Look at this. Oh my god. So I got a breakfast bowl, and usually I don't love breakfast food because I don't eat pork, so very limited options if you don't eat pork, because that's bacon, ham, sausage, all of that is pork. But this was made with steak, and it was so good. So it was potatoes, eggs, hollandaise sauce, and steak, and it was so good. Oh my god. Even like the bread was good. I'm not even a bread girly, but the bread was so good. And then Nick got the sampler. So this quiche was just cheese quiche, and it was so good. Again, quiche and stuff I usually can't eat because I usually put bacon in it, but this was just cheese. And then we have, what is that called? Sauce. Biscuits and gravy, that's what it's called. And bacon, potatoes, and eggs Benedict. So like I couldn't eat any of the other stuff, but I had a little bite of the quiche, and it was really good. So the food was absolutely incredible. The company was even better. It was really, really good. We had a great time. Had some cute little pictures. They're so cute. We had a great time, and then we went over to Daytona Lagoon, which is like a water park, but they have a whole indoor area too. So we were playing in the arcade, and we had a lot of fun. We love our arcades, so that was super fun, and we got matching tattoos. We got matching, like, rocket ship tattoos on the back of our legs, our little ankles. It's very, very cute. The day before was Friday the 13th, so they were having all kinds of, like, flash sales for tattoos. This tattoo shop was doing on Saturday, because Saturday was Valentine's Day, couples could get matching tattoos for $40. So we got little matching rocket ships. It's super cute. And then also, so we went to brunch. We took a fat nap because we had all that alcohol. And then when we woke up, we went to my favorite pizza place. Nick has never been there before, so it was really cool to, like, show him. I'm from this area. When I started my channel, I was in Florida. This is the area that I lived in. I don't know if I ever said that. Here's some lore. So, so I'm from Maryland. Then when I was 16, we moved to Florida. In 2020, how old was I? 24, something like that. Sure. Yeah, 24. We moved to North Carolina. Then in 2023, it's like, what, 27, something like that, I moved to Orlando area. I did that on my own. And then in November, I moved into my dad's house, which is here. He moved back here. And then, so we are renting the house from him back where I grew up from, like, 16 to 24, basically. So, I don't know if I ever said that, but it's super trippy being back. I don't know, it's really weird being back. But anyway, so I'm seeing all these things that I haven't seen in 6+ years, which doesn't seem like much, but, like, my life has changed drastically since then. So anyway, so he's never been to this pizza place, and it's my favorite pizza place. It's so good. They have incredible pizza, but they also have beer that they serve in a frozen mug. So the beer gets like a slushy. Oh my god, I had a Blue Moon with an orange slice, and it was so good. So I love that place so much. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it gets busy and I don't want it to get busier, but I swear it's really good. But anyway, so we went there for dinner and it was so incredible. Oh my god. And then we went home and we went right back to bed. So it was a great Valentine's Day. Super, super chill, cheap, which was great. I'm not the kind of person that likes to spend a lot of money on stuff. I'm a really cheap girly. So, Nick was saying that, like, he wasn't sure if he wanted, like, he wasn't sure if we should do brunch at the Grill at Riverview or if we should do dinner. And they were having, like, a special Valentine's Day dinner menu, which basically meant that it was the same stuff, but, like, double the price. See, that pisses me off. So, so, like, he showed me the special menu, and I was like, I don't want any of this, and it's $50 a person. If you would have brought me here for dinner, I would have been furious. I would have been like, where's the kids' menu? I'm just going to get some mac and cheese and get the heck out of town. Like, absolutely not. $50? Nothing even sounded good. So, our whole meal, which was both of those meals, we had that mimosa flight. All of that together was $60 for our brunch, and it was so good. $60 for both of us. It would have been so much more money for dinner, and I would not have even liked it. The menu did not even look good. I would have been furious. Anyway, so we made the right call. It was very, very yummy. Super good, super delicious, and what a great day. We had a great day. So that was our Valentine's Day. And then, yeah, so our anniversary, I would love for us to go on just a little weekend vacation, you know, just go away, an hour away to St. Augustine. He's typing. And then see how it goes, just kind of relax, spend time together. My favorite thing is just spend quality time with my mans. Like, that's my favorite thing to do. So, I'm excited for us to have, hopefully I can get the money together and, we can go away on our little vacation. That sounds wonderful. So, that's the goal. He doesn't know that. Not that it's like some big surprise. I think I mentioned it before, but I do want to tell him about it. So that way we can prepare and everything. But that would be wonderful and lovely. So that is the next, like, milestone, I guess. And then in May 19th is Bunny's 11th birthday. Crazy. So that's May, and then from there, I guess next would be like my birthday in September, which I'm gonna be 30. Have you noticed that, like, when I go like this, the wrinkles are still there? That's new. Anyway, I'm gonna be 30. I'm having an existential crisis. But also, I want to figure out what I want to do. I was looking around, so we're going to do another cruise in December. So I wanted to do, like, I was thinking about doing, like, a weekend cruise for my birthday, but then it was like, I mean, it was only like $400 or $500 for both of us, which I thought was, like, really cheap for a cruise. But also, the cruise that we're doing in December is 6 days, and it's like $1,000 for both of us. So, you know, it's comparable in price. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'll have to think about it. My birthday's on a Thursday, I think. Thursday? Wednesday? What day is my birthday? June, July, August, September. Thursday. So my birthday's on a Thursday this year. So maybe we'll do like a long weekend somewhere. I kind of want it to be a big deal because it's a big birthday, but also every birthday to me is a big deal, but like this is like a really big deal, you know, like 30. Jesus Christ, girl, you're ancient, you know? So maybe I'll do something special for my birthday. Go somewhere. Party. I don't party, but maybe I should. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. What did you do for your 30th birthday? Or what are you planning to do for your 30th birthday? Do you have any kind of thoughts? Leave them below. I've seen those like death to my 20s or death to my youth kind of things. I don't want it to be death themed. I want it to be fun and exciting. So, what do you think? Leave me your thoughts below because I still have several months because my birthday's in September, so I have like 7 months, six months kind of. So let me know what you think. Also, I've been reading so many books. It's really impressive. If you saw my recent like throwback vlog talking about the cruise that we went on last year, I was reading Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood, and I read like half of it. I never touched it again, but I, like, a couple days ago, I was like, I want to read that book. So I grabbed it from a box in the garage, and I started reading it from where I left off, and now I'm like 80% done with it, so I'm like pretty impressed. So I'm reading that, and then I'm also at work, because I'm reading this book at home. So you know how I was saying how, like, I only read at work, and, like, I love reading at work, you know, on my breaks and everything, but I want to read more at home, too. So I started reading Not in Love at home, so I'm, like, reading outside of work now, just very exciting. So that's my, like, home book. And then at work, I'm reading The Do-Over by Lynn Painter, and I've wanted to read this book forever because it has like a Taylor Swift nod in it. So I'm like 50% done with it, 60% done with it. I log all my stuff on Goodreads, so that's how I know how far I am. But those are the 2 books that I'm reading right now. I spoke about how I'm like being approved for advanced reader copies on NetGalley. So I finished Pet Placement Society. I finished that book, but now I really think I'm going to DNF this book. It's called Swiftonomics, and it's about Taylor Swift and, like, how women in general, like, affect the economic, but, like, it's too smart for me, and it didn't sound, like, super smart. It sounded like it would have been digestible by what it said on the website. And then when I started reading, it, like, makes my eyes cross because it's so, like, too matter of fact, too factual in general, too many big words and stuff that I just don't understand. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to finish that book because I'm like, it says I was like 10% in, and I'm like, I don't understand what's happening. So that one's just a little too confusing for me. I'm going to have to DNF that one, but I'll still do, like, my review on it and just be like, what? So yeah, unfortunately that's going to have to be, I'm not going to be able to finish that one, but I have been approved for a couple more on NetGalley. I really want a Kindle, specifically that matcha Kindle. Let me show you. I keep getting these notifications from Burger King. They need to leave me alone. Burger King be, like, emailing me every day. But anyway, this is the one that I want. The matcha Kindle, because it's like this beautiful green color. Let me see if I can make it go down a little bit. Look at that. Stunning. I don't like that it's black and white. That's the one thing I don't like, because sometimes I read graphic novels and it would be black and white. However, I really like it. I think I would love it. I love the size of it. I think I would really enjoy it. Is it smaller than my phone? It almost looks like it's, like, the same size as my phone, maybe, like, slightly larger. But I really like the thought of it. I really like the thought of, like, pulling out my little Kindle and reading on it and being like, this is my reading time. Like, I'm not on my phone, I'm on my little Kindle and I'm reading, you know? So I definitely want to give it a shot. Let me know if you do the same. Like, do you use a Kindle and do you love it? Peter Mon has been talking about how he's been using his Kindle, and he was like, I thought I was never going to use that thing, and I use it all the time. And I think I would love to use a Kindle. So leave your review below for a Kindle. And we'll talk about it. So anyway, that's, I guess, what's going on right now. I work in, well, I have to leave in like an hour and 15 minutes to go to work. And then I'll be back and we can talk about things. So I'm not going to come back and talk to you tonight after I go to work. That was a lie. I'm not going to do that. Because I get off at 8:15 and then I have an hour drive home, so no. But I did want to talk with you guys and kind of update you on how my February has been. What month is it? And I'll probably come up with like February favorites sooner rather than later. I like doing those, so I'll do that, and then we can come back and chat about things. Hopefully by then I'll be finished with both books. Could you imagine? Who is she? Incredible. Wow. Anyway, so I guess that's it for now. Maybe in another video we'll chat about work stuff. I just don't kind of want to talk about work today. I'm having a great time at work. There's nothing wrong with work. I just have been, it's been seeping into my personal time too much recently, and I want to keep it like separate, and kind of like not think about it when I'm not getting paid. You know what I mean? Because I've been really like, it's been kind of overruling all of my time, and that's not healthy. As much as I love my job, I don't need to be thinking about it on my times off. So anyway, So that's what's been going on. And if you've been to St. Augustine recently, let me know what you think we should do on our little like weekend away. I want to go to some beaches with Melon, but also she's afraid of water. Something is wrong with her, if you haven't noticed. So we're working through things. But anyway, comment down below. Okay, bye.